New gacha games release, enter into pre-registration phases, hold beta tests, and shut down every single month. It's my duty as a gacha content creator to keep all of you apprised of everything going on. That way you don't miss out on pre-registration phases. That way you guys don't miss out on test phases, and you don't miss out on newly released games. There are a few gacha games that just released. Dissidia Duellum Final Fantasy launched just 6 days ago. Iron Saga Zero officially launched 8 days ago. Victory Girls Anime Soccer officially launched 4 days ago. These are gacha games I didn't include in March's list of upcoming games because at the time they weren't announced. But we have multiple different gacha games entering into test phase this month. We have a lot of games to pre-register for and several releases as well. There's a lot to look forward to, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's start this off with the gacha games that are entering into pre-registration. Scarlet Tide Zero Era is a Shota gacha, which is admittedly not going to appeal to that many people. It has currently 17,580 for pre-registered players. The game is launching relatively soon. Made in Abyss, an irredeemable journey of mysteries has entered pre-registration. It says the game is expected to launch on September 23rd, 2026. I haven't watched the anime, but I have been told that I need to. Mushoku Tensei Chronicle of Echoes has opened pre-registration. This is the anime. The only reason I know about this anime is because I saw that scene that where he was given birth and he had a really hot mom, and I saw that all over Twitter. Kind of made me a little bit interested in the anime, and I might ultimately end up watching. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe after I play the game. All Firing is a new gacha game that opened pre-registration. I vaguely remember what this is. I'm pretty sure it's a top-down isometric action gacha game. It was under a different name when I covered it last, though. The character models in this look very cool, and the gameplay style itself also looked very unique. Now let's jump into the gacha games that are officially releasing. Mongol Stardive confirmed that they are going to officially release on April 15th, 2026. This is a gacha game that I've been hyping up for months, and I could not be more excited. I've seen multiple different new trailers for the game. I got to play multiple different test phases. I've been sponsored for it. I'm being sponsored for the official release. The game, the action combat is very fluid and very fun. The story is incredibly humorous. The graphical style is fantastic. I know it's a Netmarble game, but that doesn't mean that the game is inherently going to be bad just by extension of it being a Netmarble game. It just means that it has the potential to somewhere down the line become predatory and pay to win. But from what I got to play, it might not be, and I hope it isn't and doesn't become it, because the game is too much fun for that to ultimately happen to. I'm kind of getting distracted by some of the characters now that they're appearing on screen. Oh my god. And moving on to Neko Pada Sekai Connect. They have confirmed that they are officially releasing on April 14th. I've actually never played a Neko Pada game, so I'm kind of curious. I'm looking at the models right now, and it's like the chick on the far left, instant yes. The second chick, instant yes. Not a fan of the three middle ones. And then the one on the far right, yeah. I'm down. I'm officially down. People are very excited for this. I'm not entirely sure why, but I'm guessing as I play it on April 14th, I'll figure out the reasoning behind it. By the way, just a quick note, every gacha game that is confirmed to be releasing this month, I will be streaming, and I will be playing as well. So I hope you come on over and join me there. Neverness to Everness is officially launching on April 29th. This is an open world action urban gacha game that actually sponsored me, I feel like, more times than any other game outside of Arknights Enfield in the last year. And I will admit, the reason I accepted so many sponsors is because the game is honestly a lot of fun. Honestly, very different to the current popular gacha games. Arknights Enfield, Wuthering Waves, Genshin Impact. So I think this is going to make waves in the gacha community, the genre, especially because of its no 50-50 gacha, and the guarantee, I think it was like 80 or 90. This game is going to, I think, surprise some people. I don't think it's the Grand Theft Auto anime gacha game that they were expecting, but it's definitely going to appeal to a very large demographic of players. NTE is also releasing in China a week earlier on the 23rd of April. So if you can't wait, you can always try playing in China. Yo, I don't mean to interrupt the video, but I need to take a moment here to thank all my incredible patrons over on Patreon whose support continues to allow for me to do regular videos like this every single day on this channel. Thank y'all so much, including our YouTube channel members. You guys mean the world to me. So do you guys as viewers as well. Now, without further ado, let's continue. Now, let's move into the gacha games that are holding test phases. Azure Premier is going to be holding a test phase in not only China, but Korea. I have been waiting for an announcement of any kind for Azure Premier Global, but we still do not have one. Unfortunately, this beta test is going to be held on PC and on Android. No iOS devices here. Either the recruitment period is from the 14th of March to the 24th of April, or the beta test is going to happen around that time too. Not entirely sure. I'm very excited though. I know I'm not going to get into it, but I'm very excited to see the gameplay at the very least that gets released from it. Rewinding Cadence not only revealed their new test trailer just a few hours ago. I did a video on this because how could I not? I think the video right now, a lot of people are very excited. The video is sitting at already 7,000 views, and I did lose a subscriber here because apparently I gooned too much. What can I say? When I see attractive female characters, I need to appreciate them by pointing out exactly how much I appreciate them. Apparently, recruitment for the Rewinding Cadence test phase is going to run from March 30th through April 15th. The test is going to last for a week. It is only going to be in China. Apparently, you're going to be able to broadcast it, and it is only going to be for PC. Here are the specs that we could expect when the game ultimately launches. Honestly, nothing bad. This does not seem like minimum recommended. Does not seem bad at all. Not too intense. Now the gacha games that announced over the last week that they were shutting down. Idoli Pride confirmed that they are officially shutting down on April 26. The game survived almost 3 years, which is honestly not bad, but at the same time, it's still sad to see. Final Fantasy Brave Exvius officially announced end of service. The game is closing on May 28, 2026. Arkland, which was a Korean gacha game that was kind of like Alchemy Stars, officially shut down. That was really sad to see because I was very excited for that game and it just never unfortunately released globally. Shadowverse confirmed, the original Shadowverse, not Worlds Beyond, confirmed they are going to shut down on June 30th. I never played OG Shadowverse, so I don't know if it was any good or not. My Hero Ultra Impact is going to be shutting down on May 18th, 2026. This is just another My Hero Academia gacha game that is shutting down. Shocking turn of events, I know. And finally, Blade and Soul Heroes is going to be shutting down globally. This I called several months ago when Korea was announced to be shutting down. The community manager told me that the game was not going to be shutting down globally, but then the game announced they were shutting down globally. So that happened. And that is all the gacha games that are releasing into test phases that are releasing officially and that are opening or holding pre-registration phases for the month of April 2026. I might have missed something. I'm not entirely sure. These are the games I've been keeping up to date with. I couldn't find mention of any other gacha game releases in the month of April, so hopefully that's everything. But if it's not, you can let me know down in the comment section below if I missed anything, and I'll be sure to do a dedicated video separately for that game this month. I know you think that you just hit the end of the video, and technically, yeah, you have. And I know your first reaction is to close out of it at this juncture, but don't. No, instead, I urge you to take a moment here and click one of the videos on screen that are coming up in just a moment so you remain up to date with everything going on in the gacha genre. Trust me, you're not going to regret doing so. Stay flaccid.